Tyreek Hill, the lightning-fast receiver and potential future Hall of Famer, is not one to hold back on his opinions. He firmly believes that the success of the Miami Dolphins in the upcoming 2023 season rests squarely on the shoulders of their fourth-year quarterback, Tua the Samoan Sniper. But fear not, Dolphins fans, because Hill has seen significant growth and improvement from Tua, and he is confident that the young quarterback will lead the team to great heights this year. Tua has been working tirelessly to master Mike McDaniel's offense and develop better chemistry with his receiving core.
We also heard from Mr. McDaniel, guys, out of Dolphins camp yesterday. He had plenty to say about Tua, friend of the show, and his progression this offseason. Take a listen.
It's been really cool in a year's time how he's not only learned the language, but is now fluent in it. It's funny to reflect on some of the areas of concern, so to speak, when I first got here, or just things that were on my radar of, random people saying, okay, well, he's young or whatever, and, I didn't have a complete picture on what type of professional he was, and as we stand right now, I mean, this dude is everything you'd look for in a starting quarterback.
He loves his quarterback, and it's so important to have somebody embrace sort of who he is. It's sort of what I was talking about with Derek Carr yesterday in regards to Michael Thomas. Just say the right things at the podium, gain trust where there needs to be trust, where there might be some insecurity or some tumult or whatever could be potentially, handle your well. And Mike McDaniel does that better than anybody in the league. And the discussion of sort of the misconceptions about Tua that were like a black cloud over this organization, I loved that he addressed this, because there is a perception that coach came in and sort of quote unquote fixed Tua. And I do think McDaniel helped him a bunch last year, but we should give Tua his credit. He was told he couldn't throw the ball downfield, okay? That he could not command an offense, that he doesn't have it. And I do think he proved a lot of people wrong. There's a reason they're considered contenders and they could go all the way in the AFC. I'm sure Marcus Williams, who's listening to this, is not going to want to hear that, because he wants his team to do it, and we'll get to him, and we're excited to talk to Marcus. But listen, I'm glad McDaniel takes time out to point that out, because so many people have made it all about him, and it's so easy to not talk about that and focus on other things going on with the offense and the defense that won't get picked apart. And the other part that really stood out to me, guys, is sort of the growth that McDaniel is outlining here, how Tua is fluent in the verbiage of the offense this year. We typically see a jump for quarterbacks entering year 2 in the offense, as they get sort of comfortable, they gain a mastery of the system, all of that. And that's kind of a scary proposition to think about for the rest of the league with Tua, because yes, injuries took off the shine he had last season, I think, but let's not forget what he was able to do. And I just want to remind everybody, because we are a positive celebratory show, and that's what we're doing with Tua. He led the league in pretty much every efficiency category and ranked in the top 5 in yards per game. And that was while dealing with concussions, while getting comfortable with the new system, while facing those corners in the AFC East. Come on. I don't think this was a one and done product of a system. McDaniel coached him up and fixed him. It was a fluke. None of that. I think people are going to figure that out this year, and we'll see some special things with him. So we're all for Tua, and we're all for that AFC East and where they can go. And I said on this show that if they stay healthy, they can go all the way. And if they add Dalvin Cook, they bring the Florida boy home? Come on, it might be in the bank.
The team has even added 2 new receivers, Chosen Anderson and Braxton Berrios, to strengthen their aerial attack. But what's even more impressive is Tua's newfound ownership of the offense and the team as a whole, as pointed out by Hill. Hill has witnessed the young QB stepping up as a leader both on and off the field. The quarterback has become more vocal with the offense, taking charge in group chats and organizing workouts outside of the Miami Dolphins stadium. Hill recalls encouraging Tua to feel comfortable in gathering the wideouts wherever he sees fit, and the team would eagerly follow. If he wanted the workouts in his home state of Hawaii, Hill jokes that they'd happily hop on Spirit Airlines to make it happen, even sneaking in a family vacation while getting some work done. As the Dolphins' starting quarterback, Tua finished the previous season as the NFL's top-rated passer. This accomplishment has earned him the trust and admiration of Hill, who believes Tua is the most accurate quarterback in the league. With a strong offensive unit, one of the best head coaches in the NFL, and the guidance of his exceptional position coach Wes Welker, Hill feels confident in their ability to achieve greatness. Hill himself is no stranger to setting lofty goals. As a four-time All-Pro selection, he has his sights set on becoming the first receiver in NFL history to reach a remarkable 2,000-yard receiving season.
Like, I got the right tools around me. I got, obviously the most accurate quarterback in the NFL. I got one of the best, head coaches in the NFL, and also my position coach is, a monster also. So just having those three things, man, and me just keeping the same mindset each and every day that I want to get better, and, I want to break the record. And, I do want to break the record. So I feel like this is one of those years that I can, achieve it.
Good sound bites out of South Beach lately. Tyreek never disappoints. Peter, we're going to start with you. Your thoughts on Tyreek going for 2,000 yards this coming season?
The single season record is 1964. It's held by Calvin Johnson. Cooper Kupp came dangerously close with 1947 a couple years back. I think it's absolutely possible if Tua is healthy. This is the age-old question with Tyreek. Remember, Tyreek Hill was a finalist for Offensive Player of the Year last year. Only 5 guys were nominated. Tyreek Hill did it with Tua playing in just about 3/4 of the games and having to do it with fill-in guys. I think if Tua is healthy, Tyreek can obviously achieve this. I would never doubt Tyreek Hill. What I also like is him just putting it out there. Like, I'm going to go be the all-time leader in receiving yards.
He can do that.
And you know what?
Everyone's like, yeah, maybe.
It's like, all right, yeah. No one rolls down. It's like a cannonball hits my chest. Oh, like what a crazy take. Tyreek has earned that, and Tyreek has shown that even in a new uniform, he can still make big plays.
While this may seem like a monumental task, Hill is determined to make it happen. Last season, he came close to achieving this milestone before injuries and Miami's offensive struggles derailed his progress, especially in games where Tua was absent due to injury. But Hill isn't one to dwell on the past. He believes he has all the right tools at his disposal to make his record-breaking dream a reality. With the offense's 6th-ranked performance in the league last season, the pinpoint accuracy of Tua's throws, the guidance of their exceptional head coach, and the mentorship of his position coach, Hill knows that the stars are aligning for him to achieve greatness. Reflecting on his experience in McDaniel's offense last season, Hill admits to relying more on his natural athleticism rather than having a firm grasp of the playbook. However, this year is different. Everything has slowed down for him, and he has a better understanding of the offensive scheme. Even though he's currently nursing a minor injury and had to sit out team drills during minicamp, Hill remains determined to break records and seize the opportunity presented by the addition of a 17th game in the season. With Tua's growth and leadership, Hill's determination to make history, and the overall potential of the Miami Dolphins, the 2023 season promises excitement and the potential for a Super Bowl run. So buckle up, Dolphins fans, because with Hill and our Polynesian star leading the way, this season could be one for the record books. But what do you think? Will Hill reach 2,000 yards in a single season? Let me know what you think in the comments.